everybody, this is my next video and this is my second project for this YouTube channel, which is an information form, and it is also linked. And I would also thank formspree for letting me for letting me uh, use the website for my form and other forms which I made too. So, so this is the form where it is having the full name, age, gender, birth date, mother's name, father's name, email, parents' phone number, what else? So, and after and after somebody has after somebody has filled the form and is submitted, I'll receive an email with all of the things, with all of the details. So let's test it. I'll just keep it as let's just keep it as Ronav. Go ahead. Okay, and then mail. Let's keep it as 014 24 10. Okay, this is the birthday, then mother's name. I'll just keep it as Harishank. Then email is and then the phone number I'll give it as 204. Okay, so now I'll submit it. Yeah, yay. Now let me go and check in my inbox. Look, I got an inbox. Let's see. Everything what I needed. Okay, so now let's see how to do it. Let me just expand my this VS Code. Let me just make a new file for this so that you'll know how to actually do it. Guys, again like last video, you better use VS Code or else MU Code or you better use VS Code or PyCharm or better ones then. But don't use MU Code, I'm telling you, and don't use the terminal. Cause it will be very difficult, as well as it won't support much libraries. Like for MU Code it will support Turtle and only a few other libraries. Fine. So let's start. First, let's make first you guys see the code so that I don't need to explain that much. You guys just see the guys. I'll be just explaining you the code, and I'll be telling you how to use the form ID. Then what is this formspree and all those. So this this part is the import part, where we'll be importing custom tkinter as ctk, tkinter as tk, and from tkinter we'll be importing message box, and we should also import requests. There's the http library. It means that hypertext HTML like. Okay, and then we can here this is the appearance mode and color theme, which will be blue, and this is a needed constant known as form ID, which I'll be explaining you at the last when I'm explaining formspree. So let's continue. Now this part, this class info form app, it is uh, it is just the window where we'll be making all the detail, the entries and the what else, and then within that there are functions, which is this. First is this init you guys will be having now, because this will be a uh, this is just that window. And here is this submit form. Here it will be all the inputs. This is the full inputs. Then here the inputs are the full name, age, gender, birth date, and etc, etc. Then here, if there is no inputs, it will show you have to fill in that field where there is no input, and we have to send the data using post. That is part of HTML. Post means we have to that's more of like server type. So the URL is this formspree.io /f, and then here is the form ID, that constant which I told you, this one, where we have to keep the form ID in place, and then it's over. Then this headers is this accept an application or /json, these JSON thingies, those files. And then here it's like here it's like we should try to do it like responses. We have to post this URLs. We have to post the data in the URL, and this the response they should raise. That means you have to show for the status message box. Yeah, that is that module from the tkinter when we imported. And and it will show info, that and it will show it's like info, like success, we have submitted the form successfully, and then it will clear the form by itself. But wait, I forgot to explain the clear form over. Here is the clear form. I'll explain you at last. Then accept requests dot exceptions dot request exception as e. That means if we can't submit the form, then it will show errors that submission failed, we can't submit the form. Then here is a clear form, and then here it means all of the entries and all those it will delete, and for the gender it will just keep it as preferred not to say as default. Then this name is equal to main. Obviously it will be like that every time. So that means the app will be this full class, and the app.main loop means it is run. So now let me explain the formspree which you guys were waiting for. Here it is, formspree, the Gmail which I received, and here is formspree. So formspree formspree is a cloud-based service platform which is used for mainly HTML and CSS and all those, because it's more favorable there, but it can be used for others also. I already made two forms, one for my old form and one for my HTML form and one for my new form, the current form. So I'll tell you how to use the form. So first you logged in. I already logged in, so leave that part. Then create the project. I created as my first project. Here two forms I created already. So let me create a new project. I mean, not a new project, a new form. And then I'll just keep it as a form. Okay, and it will be within this my first project, and it will send emails to me, which is this. Wow, I should actually not show it, but still, if somebody dares to hack me, oh my god, I don't know what will happen to you guys. And then something will come under your bed if you don't like or subscribe. Whatever. Let's continue. Then it'll if you press create form, it will just show this nice animation, but it will wait. It will create the form. Oh come on. Why isn't an icon? Wait, I'm coming back in 1 minute. So guys, let me just chill one more time. Now I got my internet back. So EPPIAEII. So let me add a form. Form name is form and everything ready. Let's create the form. Look, now this is the form. So the form is so the thing is that so here is a form endpoint, that URL which was there somewhere over let me see. It's somewhere up. Wait. Bro, where is my thingy? Yeah, here it is. Formspree F something. Then here is a form ID. That form ID is this last code. So you should copy this. Go to the form ID which is on the top, press top, and then you have to keep this within this here. So now I done, and here is my Gmail. Okay. So now let me go back, and now let's run this and test once again. Here it is. So gender I am male, right? Prefer not, if it is prefer not to say, then only this then none of them will come actually. Then mother's name I'll just keep it as let's just keep it as what? What happened? Something happened. Unprocessable identity. So let's go and check what happened. The first time an error came in my form. Yeah, what happened? Why? Fine, and so let's better keep my contact too. Happens to this part. Oh, don't copy the whole thing. So now let me just go to whole AVS and we don't need this slash. So Now let's run again once. Let me close this. Let me run once again. And guys, you have to install the dependencies also, like tkinter, custom tkinter, and requests if they are not there. Mother's name, dad, and then email. Then phone number and if somebody tries to hack any of this, I think something will come under their pillow tonight and they'll die. Yay! Form has been submitted successfully. Now let's check my Gmail. What? Yeah, this one. Now this is my email. And with this email. What I okay. Okay, so this is the thing, and thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. I would like to thank for formspree for I would like to thank formspree for this for letting me use the website and for letting me log in to create my forms. And I would like to thank my teachers and my teachers for and I would like to thank my teachers for teaching me how to use CTK, TK, and all those. And I would also like to thank um, a Perplexity, ChatGPT, Gemini, and for helping me all the way around. And I would also like to thank everybody who are watching this video and subscribed for letting me start my first video. And I would like to thank my friends for encouraging me to make projects.